Hi everyone, and welcome to the Housing and Home Design course. We're going to get started with Unit 1. What I wanted to do with this video is just introduce you to the course as a whole before you move through it, just so that you're sure that this is where you want to be. This course is designed to give you a background in design itself, but also a background in housing and the impact of housing on individuals. So this is what your course page looks like. If you click on Housing and Home Design, it'll bring you back to the same page we're on right now, where it says welcome and your name. Make sure that's your name, and the announcements are below. These announcements are really important because that's where you're going to get all the information about the course. There are links in there that will open up the assignments that we're working on, as well as videos such as the one you're watching right now. The side banners here might change once we've completed orientations, or if there's any information I need to give you. So you don't really need to worry about that as much. It's really this center part here with the announcements that's very important. Right now, let's go to the assessment tab, click on the down arrow and click on assignment so that you can look at your assignment page. Now this is your assignment page. For this assignment, there's the orientation unit. It's good if you can complete those, but you don't actually have to. They are optional. So we're not going to worry about that too much. We're going to scroll down to where it says Unit 1. So the first unit looks at shelter, meeting, and housing needs. So you're going to learn about everything from the psychological and social needs to difficulties with homelessness, as well as taking a look at futuristic homes, so some of the changes that are happening in technology. Now you'll notice it only shows assignment 3, 4, and 7. That's because the other assignments are actually going to be part of our discussion groups, and they will go into another tab under discussions. But rest assured, they are for marks. I am counting them unless they say optional. In Unit 2, we're looking at housing, social, economic, and legal considerations. So this is things like population density, technologies, different agencies and programs that support housing and home design, as well as possible career and educational pathways. So what might you be interested in doing with a course such as this, and how might you get there? Unit 3, we're looking at creating and maintaining living spaces. So this is housing decisions, first-time renters brochure, also looking at maybe doing your very first design. So where you're identifying the needs of the families, identifying what they might want in their home, and how you would decorate a rental versus how you might decorate a purchased home. Looking at first-time home buyers, again, giving you options to start moving towards design itself, and a case study. In this case study, you're either going to look at the steps that it takes if you're going to be a renter or a buyer, so looking at some of the financial obligations, or you're going to be actually picking a family and doing your first design board for that family. So what would their needs be, and how would you meet them as a designer? Moving on to Unit 4, Design, Fashion, and Function. We're going to take a look now at some of the skills needed to do proper design boards and to move forward in design. This is where you're going to be able to reflect on the project that you did in the previous unit and see if you've met the needs that the clients had. So you're going to look at different architects and learn about their design principles and contributions to the world of home design. You're going to learn about the elements and principles of design, conservation and recycling, and how that impacts you as a designer. We're going to look more depth at careers in design, and you're going to select a designer of your choice that is popular today and do a reflection on them with some input into where they did their career or what impacted them, and career opportunities yourself. There is a summative test at the end of this unit, so it'd be important for you to make sure that you review everything that you've done so far. And then your course culminating final project is to create a full design board with an elevation. So that's a picture or a drawing of the front of the house, and then address the needs of a family of 4 people. And do your full design. Now, if you did a design project earlier on as one of your projects at the beginning, then you can take that and modify it as your final project, or you can start a new one. It's completely up to you. So that's a general overview of the course. If you need to contact me, at the top here, you'll see there's an envelope. That's how you contact me by email. If you want to get back to looking at any of your other courses. If you're taking more online, you can click the house here, or you can click on the waffle. It'll bring up the list of courses that you have. And then if you have any other questions, feel free to send me that email link. So I hope you enjoy the course. Move forward onto the announcement for assignment 1, and let's get started.